This video review sponsored by milliamp.com. Broken iPhone, iPad, or iPod, Milliamp has the fix for you. Hey guys, Tom with BuyMeAniPhone.com back at you today, and as you can tell by the title of this video, this is not your typical BodyGuardz iPad installation video. So just to give you a little bit of a preamble, I'm not going to give you away what's going to happen in this video, but we are going to be installing and reviewing the BodyGuardz full body screen shield for the iPad. So this is the front and the back full body, so it's the screen guard and the back guard, I guess we're going to call it. And we're going to do the install, and we're going to tell you what kind of happened afterwards. Very interesting if you ask me. So as you know, the BodyGuardz comes with obviously your screen film, and it also comes with two solutions. Okay, in the iPad one, it comes with two solutions, and it comes with your squeegee. Okay. Now, BodyGuardz does come with a lifetime guarantee. So if anything ever happens to your BodyGuardz, if you scratch it, if you know, you get a big ding in it, like dropping it on a rock or whatever, all you have to do is send it back to BodyGuardz, and they will send you a new one. And then you have to pay like the $2 shipping and handling or whatever that is. Very good deal. If your iPad ever needs to go back for repair and they give you a new iPad, you just take the BodyGuardz off, send it in, they send you another one. Okay. So the BodyGuardz for iPad, okay, we'll put all the information right about here. Okay, we're going to give you all that information there, and we're going to go right over to the install and kind of see how this goes. Alright guys, so here we are at the close-up camera, and we're going to be installing the BodyGuardz full body protection on the iPad today. Okay, we're going to start with the back. Now guys, typically I would normally do this one person, but I noticed on my MacBook that it really helped to have two people do this process, only because the film is a lot bigger than on an iPhone. An iPhone, really, you can't do it with two people. But I think with two people, this process is much easier. So what we're going to do is we've got our spray solution here, and we're going to prime it up a little bit. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take the film, and of course we need to spray our fingers so we don't get any solution or fingerprints. We're going to have Mark spray his fingers. And then we will take the film off. Okay, and then we will spray the film. Okay, and again, spray the film, not your device. So do it pretty liberally, guys. Now, the new BodyGuardz video says to use your hand to spread it around, so I guess we're going to do that, try that. I had never kind of done that before on any of the BodyGuardz, but let's spread it around. So we've got the solution covered on all of them. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is we're going to flip it over, and Mark's going to grab one side, I'm going to grab the other, and we're going to get it So now what we're going to do is we're going to start from the middle. We're going to work our way, and we've got a bed sheet here because bed sheet has no lint. Got a little bubble there on the edge. Okay guys, and my head was in the way, but we're going to work it out here. Put that bed sheet up there just a little bit. We're going to work out the extra solution from the middle all the way to the edges. So we're looking pretty good so far. We're going to work it out this way. You kind of got to work that Apple logo a little bit, guys, because the Apple logo is not glass. It is, or it's not aluminum. It is plastic, because the Apple logo is where your Wi-Fi antenna is. It is right behind the Apple logo, as we saw in our the milliamp breakdown video that Omar did, breaking down the iPad. Okay, now guys, in the port I have a Switch Easy dock plug, so you don't get any water in there. And then again, I'm just kind of pulling up the bed sheet to catch any of the water coming out. And it looks like we're pretty good. We got one little bubble there, but it looks pretty good so far. So I see it's a little cloudy and hazy on that side, but that haze will go away. So guys, I've worked out all the bubbles except for I got one little bubble over here. I got a little bubble on the Apple logo, but those will work out after 24 to 48 hours. So the back of the iPad with the BodyGuard looks pretty good so far, and now we're going to move over to the front. So again, you want to make sure that you clean it really well. I've cleaned it 6 or 7 times. Spray it with some air. And even after you spray it with some air, guys, you really got to take a peek at it. Make sure there's no dust particles there. Okay guys, so here we are. Here's the front of the BodyGuardz, and as you can see, very cloudy, but BodyGuardz assures that that will clear up in 24 to 48 hours. So we will take a peek back in 24 to 48 hours and give you our thoughts on that. Okay, so guys, as you can see, we did the install. The back looked perfect. The front, obviously, it had to dry, and all the haze and the bubbles will dissipate after 24 to 48 hours. Now, you may be saying, okay, Tom, let me see what the BodyGuardz looks like. Now, I've got to tell you, it did look great after about 24 hours. But here's what happened, okay? I come into my den, actually where I am sitting right now, with my iPad on my desk, and I noticed that my 2-year-old, okay, has a pen and a magic marker, okay, and is literally like coloring on the iPad. Okay, so let me show you what happened. I was so annoyed that I almost, what I did is I saw what happened and I pulled the BodyGuardz right off my iPad, and I didn't even think about the rest of the video. But let me show you what happened here, okay? So I took the BodyGuardz off and I put it on this piece of paper, okay? And I don't know if you guys can see this, okay? But as you can see, you've got some magic marker there, and I don't know if you can see the indentations from the pen, okay? I wish I kind of left this off the piece of paper. I was so annoyed, but you can see the indentations, I think, from the pen there. Let's give you, see, oh, there it is, there it is. See the indentations from the pen? So you would think, oh, not good for Moshe's iPad, okay? But let me show you the iPad now, okay? This is the iPad without the BodyGuardz on it, and as you can see, there is no ill effects to the iPad whatsoever. Okay, as you can see, that screen is pristine. So, something that was kind of a big bummer after I spent the time to put the BodyGuardz on, turned into kind of a pretty neat experiment. So, that goes to show you the protection that the BodyGuardz has. Now, let me give you kind of another look here. I mean, look at this. There's pen mark right there. Let's see. Let's get this up close. Okay, there's pen mark right there. I was livid, to say the least. So, and let's get this up close. And there you go. That's a good spot where you can see all the pen indentations. So guys, if you want to know if BodyGuardz works, okay, I can tell you it has worked from a 2-year-old's point of view. Okay, so you can look at the 2-year-old, you know, they call it the terrible twos, and that saved my iPad. Otherwise, the iPad would have been in not so good a shape. So if you're thinking about getting a BodyGuardz and wondering if this is great protection, there goes to show you. So eventually I will get another BodyGuardz onto my iPad, and I will always keep the den door closed from now on. So apparently the 2-year-old really thought it was a pad. So guys, that's my review of the BodyGuardz body protection, not only screen protector for the iPad, but the full body protection. Let me give you a look at the back again. Okay, the back just looks phenomenal. Okay, there is the back. I don't have to worry about putting it down and scratching the back of my iPad anymore. So if you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email. It's tommoshe@BuyMeAnIPhone.com. Also follow us on Twitter. It's twitter.com/BuyMeAnIPhone. You want to follow me personally, it's twitter.com/NerfSqueezer. And guys, don't forget to go check out our Facebook page and become a fan. Okay, that way you'll be up to date on all the videos, all the contests that we do on our Facebook page. So again, as always, I hope this helped you out. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.